Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hoping you're having a good Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. Ciao. It is September already. We are at the 3rd of September. Can you imagine? Pretty soon, I'm going to be hearing about Christmas decorations. I'm going to be seeing people going crazy, fighting for stuff in the stores. People getting anxiety and stuff, trying to figure out what they're doing for their Christmas and stuff. People trying to, go visit their families. So it's about to be that time of the year. Okay. Um, hey Foot Soldier, good morning. And good morning to those who are up there in the clouds. Good morning to everyone. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I want to also say happy birthday again to Jay Dunn and Deanna. I hope you guys had a wonderful birthday that is. I don't know. I don't know if Jay Dunn went live. I didn't get a notification, but I hope you did. You had a wonderful day. And I saw Deanna out last night enjoying herself, so I wouldn't have to ask if she enjoyed her birthday. Okay. So I saw that. Good morning, Dovey. I was over there for a little bit, but I didn't stay for too long. Hope you're doing okay. Did you get let in? I think I saw you inside. I was watching, but I was in and out. Hope you're doing okay. Dang, and the last video I watched last night was yours too, when you were talking to Kwani, but I didn't make it, child. The sleep one, okay? The sleep one. All right, so the title of my video is Opinions, and we all have them. Like our bum holes, everybody has an opinion. We were all given a bum. I'm trying to clean it. I'm trying to say it as nicely as I can. We all have buttholes, and we all have opinions. And I just want to have an idea of what your opinions are about the cook off last night, the lasagna challenge, I should say, that happened last night. Um, as per usual, as the beef sector, on as per usual, whenever anything positive happens, always look forward to seeing or hearing something negative come out of it. Always, especially in this side of YouTube. And this is how life is in general. This is how life is. Hold on one second. This is how life is. You're always gonna think that your opinion is what matters. Hold on. Okay. And hey again to those who are up in the clouds and to those who are supporting in different ways. Thank you so much. Like that one saying, opinions are like ass a-holes. Everybody has one. And like I've always said when I, started coming around these parts, I can appreciate other people and their opinions. I can appreciate and understand and acknowledge the fact that we're not all going to see things the same way, you know? So we should acknowledge it. But the thing is, when you become negative with your opinions, as well as you think that your opinions should be the only one that counts and nobody else's opinion matter, that's where we have a problem. You know, you can agree to disagree. You can have your opinions on something and somebody has their opinions on the same thing. It's just like art. People look at things differently. I could be looking at something and I see a rainbow. You could be looking at something and you see something else. I'm just saying, you cannot think that what you think is what is always going to be right. You can't have this attitude like, oh, let's go with my opinion. It sounds better than yours. Come on. You can't do that. Sometimes your assumptions turn out to be wrong, you know? Well, assumptions and opinions. Well, yeah. No. Sometimes we gotta have an open ear. Sometimes. But anywho, that's not really whatever. So I wanted to have an idea of what the subscribers felt. We heard from quite a number of content creators, and of course, we saw some of the responses in the chat. I just think that whenever people pause in the beef sector to do stuff that, foster a sense of community and stuff, that is a great thing. When we have things like these challenges, when people do things that they can interact with the chat and stuff, that's a good thing. So in times like these, activities like this in the beef sector, we welcome it. The subscribers do, because I'm speaking as a subscriber here. We welcome, something different to look at. Foot Soldier, there's no, you can talk about anything here. This is a free application that anyone, any part of the world could take up and go in. So if you see something on YouTube or any social media app that for this matter, you can comment on it. So I just think that challenge yesterday was a pretty good one and a well needed one. Jada, Wagwan, my youth. Jaden, are you still a youth though? Happy birthday again, Jaden. I said happy birthday earlier on it. I don't know if you were here, but happy birthday, child. Good luck getting back to that weight you want to with that pic you showed on your community wall. Good morning, Charlene, and good morning to everyone coming in or to those who are out there in the clouds. I think that the challenge was a good one. There's supposed to be one coming up again with the Miss O, so we're looking forward to hearing about that one. Lovely Love Journey is supposed to be doing one. Lovely Love is supposed to be doing one, but I haven't, heard what she has going on just yet. So as time progresses, we could probably listen out to see what she has in store. But so far, challenges like these, they do provide content. They provide entertainment for the subscribers, for the content creators or YouTubers, as I would much prefer to say, because not everybody provides content on here. It's a break from the regular, you know, a break from the regular stuff of just going back and forth and arguing. Because some people are of the impression that, oh, you're in the beef sector, you're supposed to beef. No, the beef sector doesn't consist of only beefs. Unfortunately, everything turns out, everything, it could be a positive thing. It turns out into a beef sometimes. And some people willingly go in knowing they want it to become a beef. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to Pizarro, for hosting this. Kudos to everyone who participated. For example, those who, contributed to the pot, for those who helped to advertise the event, for the participants who decided that they were going to, give up their time, to do it, their funds too, to do it. Big ups to all the people who were the judges that came up. I think that the judges last night were, really good and fair, might I add. And I think that was a really good choice for the three persons who went up to judge the event. Whether or not those were the people who judged, and there were three totally different people, there would have still been an uproar in here. Oh, this person shouldn't have been the judge. This person, this, that. Come on. I think people wake up just wanting to be angry. And some people can't help themselves. They are just miserable beings. Is there anything that could ever go right in your world? Does every single thing have to be a problem? Why? You can comment about stuff, but does every single thing have to turn out negative? You can comment, you can have opposing opinions about the who were the judges or who won or shouldn't have won, but why does everything have to be negative all the time? Nothing is ever good for some people. Golly. Anywho, shout out to the chat, because the chat, I think I saw 1.4 people in the chat yesterday watching. So that was also cool. It goes to show that there are people on here that they don't only care for the drama that comes with the beef sector. They're open to watching different things, be entertained in different ways. So that was also cool too. And of course, there was going to come beef. It doesn't matter if it's mac and cheese, there's beef with it. It doesn't matter if there's lasagna, depending on what type you make. There's still gonna be beef. The chat was very entertaining, to say the least, because for instance, when there are times you don't want to look on the screen to see what's going on, you go in the chat. Sometimes the slow-mo killed the vibe, but it was necessary. The chat were the stars. The chat, the mods. Shout out to everybody. God, it was funny. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed being shady a few times too. I enjoyed watching the shady comments. I enjoyed everybody's opinions. Also, people should also acknowledge that everybody doesn't prepare their meals the same way. Things were a little bit, the kitchens were clean. The contestants were clean. I like the idea of the pre-show, so we could see how some people prepared theirs. I like one thing I remember that stood out was Demetra and her hat and her apron. Come through, Demetra, girl. We say, yeah, girl. Demetra had her she was ready. Lit Lane was ready. Okay. So I was like, you go, girl, with your chef hat. You go, girl, with your apron. And of course, it was branded too. Okay. And I'm like, she came ready. All right. So shout out to all the contestants and shout out to the winners. Um, in first place was Granny Love. Granny won. Granny's lasagna won. I think Granny won over 60%. Good morning, Michi Black. Then there was Demetra. What was the score? 600 and something. Then there was 400. I don't want to lie. But first to third place was Granny, then Demetra was second place, and Brianna was third place. Of course, you had people who were saying, oh, it's a bias. Why is she in the top three? And I'm like, whether or not she was in the top three, it would have still been a problem. Her being a part of the competition for some people was a problem. Like, why didn't you participate? It was open to the entire sector. So if you wanted to be a part of it, you could. Um, I think, like I said before, Food Junkie is a very good judge, Lady Nika, and so too. Hold on. was King Roman. Okay. I've been watching Food Junkie cook for since how many years have I been watching him do it? Probably 3 that I can, if I should say it off the top of my head. And his plating is always exceptional. You know, he is creative in the kitchen. I used to watch him all the time. You know, so we know of him cooking. We've seen King Roman cook. Okay. Many of you fell in love with King Roman when you saw those wings the other day. Okay. We've known that Lady Nika is a good cook. She's been doing this for years. Now, what would be the reason why people had a problem with those 3 people being a judge? I think they were very fair in their assessment of the lasagnas. I'm laughing right now because I remember somebody tasting their lasagna and faking it. Oh my god. Ugh, even on camera, even when in front of people, they forget to stop faking. Oh my god. Judges were looking for different things. They may not have been looking for the same things you were looking for, but they were judging, and I think they did a good job at, judging. And if you didn't agree, it was unfortunate though that, you know, towards the end of the event, I want to say event in quotations, that people decided that they were gonna, take it in a negative light, as we would have maybe expected that to happen, because you know how it is. But I want to say to the contestants as well as to the judges, focus on the positives of the competition. By doing so, it will eventually eliminate the negative light that came out of it. There were way more positive commentary, especially in the chat. There were way more positive comments than negatives. Don't highlight the negative ones. Of course, you could talk about it, but you know what? Good morning, Mildred. Focus on the positives, and that's what's going to sell this competition. And I think people like the fact that there are some different things going on in the sector. Of course, it's going to feed the streets. Of course, people are going to beef over it because of opinions. That's okay. That's okay. But it was good. I enjoyed myself for the most part. I didn't get to watch it in its entirety because I was a bit busy on the road. But it was fun. Joanna, I don't know where Joanna went in the end, because when everyone was supposed to come up, I don't know where Joanna was. You know, so that was that on that. See, Mildred says she enjoyed the contest last night. You see, I wanted to hear the opinions of the subscribers. We don't normally. Let me drop the link, and it's okay if you want to type in the chat. I've always, I understand that not everybody likes clicking links, so I'll take your commentary from the chat also. Um, I want to hear what most of the subscribers feel. How do most of the subscribers feel? Granny got a nice little change last night. That pot was sweet, wasn't it? Girl, that pot was sweet. That's a good pot there. Like, I think it was over $400 that she got. Okay. And Granny came in late. She came in late, but she still, made it to the top 3 and eventually won. So that was really good too. You know, that was really good. So congratulations to Granny for winning the lasagna competition. Congrats to the two runners up, Demetra and Brianna. Demetra was ecstatic, child. Demetra, Demetra came through and she was happy with her win. You know, so that was cool, and I think everyone enjoyed themselves. Chat reps lasagna also looked good too. So I think everybody did a good job. Um, Even the other person who doesn't really cook well, hers looked okay too. I'm not gonna even be biased. Hers did look okay. The King Roman was wondering if she was trolling. If she was trolling. I'm always amazed at how much she runs around in the kitchen. Do you know when you're watching like MasterChef and all of those other things, all those shows where there's a lot of work in the kitchen and stuff? that they run around and stuff or move around real quickly. I don't know if she's trying to give that illusion, the impression that this is what I'm doing. I'm working hard in the kitchen. At some point I was wondering if that's just what she was doing. Like those stop. But I'm always saying like, how many miles did she run in that kitchen? She seems unsure sometimes, as if she doesn't know what she's doing, or she's guessing, or she's checking this. She looked, you know, I don't know, but her lasagna didn't look bad at all, so I'll give her that. Um, but I don't know if it's anxiety. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's not confident in the kitchen. I don't know, what is she nervous? What is it that makes her, walk so fast, or, you know, I get anxiety watching her. I'm not even gonna lie. I really do. And I don't have problems with anxiety like that. And then the woman tasted her food and she didn't eat. All right, let me get back. Let me see what Mildred said. I want to hear what you guys think. Mildred said, I enjoyed watching the contest last night. Right, it was nice. She says it was very different and I loved that people were describing what they were doing in preparation. Yes. Mildred says, I think Pizza did a great job managing the chat and the contestants. Yes, she did. And I think she was also having a little technical difficulty too, but she still managed to, you know, still keep the contest going while she sorted out, what was going on with her phone and whatnot. Okay. So that was cool. Let me see. What else did we talk about? So we saw what listen, I can say that I really enjoy the chat most of the times. Like the chat just sets the pace for the chat. Let me know if I'm muffled because I'm gonna plug this thing in. Can you hear me? The chat. The chat. The comments were crazy. Man, some of the times I am watching stuff in here or wherever I am. If I'm out in public, I gotta be careful, because sometimes you'll be bursting out laughing and stuff. You bust out laughing and you forget where you are. You hear me? Because some of the comments in the chat, man, it is hilarious. Okay. Um, Another thing, I saw one. I should have grabbed that one. That somebody said something about, oh, she only knows how to mix meth. She can't mix a thing in the kitchen. They were talking about her boobs being out. So of course, Uppy, we remember Uppy's boobs last week. Now we were seeing a lot of boobs on her thing last night. It's like they were about to bust through the shirt, for crying out loud. I don't know. Maybe she was doing it because I don't know. She wanted to be sexy, I guess. But those boobs were out or busting. Those buttons wanted to bust out. I was scared for that the buttons were gonna give way, but okay, that went good. I'm looking forward to seeing any other challenge or activities that come around here. Um, so we're waiting to hear what happens in the next 3 weeks. Waiting to hear what Lovely Love got going on, and looking forward to see more people working together in the beef sector to provide entertainment, so that your entertainment doesn't always have to be watching someone to go try to find something negative to say. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes when there's, what are you going to do when you have no one to fight with? Like, you're going to go out of your way to find something to have a problem with somebody else. You're always going to have to be looking for problems. That's what some people have resorted to doing. Oh, there's nothing going on in the beef sector right now. Let me go find a problem with this person. Let me go find a problem with that person. Oh, I haven't been doing enough content lately. Let me go see if I can attach myself to this storyline right here. Sometimes I wrote this on my wall. Sometimes you can tell that a story is developing or something is going to happen, and you start seeing some people attaching themselves, attaching themselves to the people who are involved in it, attaching themselves, finding ways to ease themselves in it. So if any commentary should be done, they'll be there to be a part of the commentary. And it's so obvious because I'm like, well, excuse me, does it tap tap shoulder tap? Even it doesn't even matter if it's somebody you know well, you know. So they find ways to make themselves a part of it. It's not organic. Let's put it that way. You can support people and stuff, but you can't. Nah. Mm-mm. Some people didn't like Food Junkie's critique, and I'm not gonna lie. I think all judges were professional, whether or not they had a liking to the contestants or not. I appreciate people who are direct. I appreciate people who tells it like it is. I appreciate people who are straightforward and whether or not they like the person, whether or not the person is a good person, if they see something, they say it. If it's a competition, we're going by certain things, you're supposed to be judging certain things, they're going to be direct and not always having to be tiptoeing. I don't like that shit. Give it to me raw. I appreciate people like that. At the end of the day, it's a competition and people were expected to be judged. And that was what the judges were doing, judging. And I think they all did a good job. They all did. If they said anything different, you would have still had a problem. Doesn't matter what came out of their mouth, it would have been a problem. And I think the persons who were selected deserved their position. I think Chat Rep was fourth. I think she would have been fourth. Um, Chat Rep, Chat Rep's lasagna looked good too. Um, I didn't see Joanna's finished product because, like I said, I was on the road. I was driving and stuff, so I was kind of busy. But I watched most of it. I did watch though, and I really appreciate things like this. Step out of the monotony sometimes. So they really did good. And that's that on that. That's all I came to talk about today because that's the last thing I watched. Um don't know. I probably need to go back to see what Dovey got going on. I didn't get to see too many of the after shows because like I said, the bed called. There's no way I could stay up for so long all day. My morning started at 4 a.m. because I got stuff to do. So I couldn't stay up after the contest ended. I couldn't stay up to watch any more videos. However, I appreciate stuff like this. I really do. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Angie. Good morning and welcome. Like I was saying, everyone should have their own opinion and of course be able to voice their opinions. I like that. And people can give their opinions respectfully, no matter what it is. It doesn't mean that your opinions are always right because you may have missed something, you may have misunderstood or misinterpreted something. So your opinions are not always right, but you should be able to voice it. You see what I'm saying? You're entitled to your own opinion. All right. And of course, sharing our opinion is equally important. You know, it doesn't mean that, okay, I'm going to do it to prove this person wrong. You just have to find something different or negative to say. Uh-uh. You could share yours and still understand somebody else's. I'm just saying, like, how do people get so angry on here? Like, what is going on within you? What is going on inside of you to make you get up this angry? Like, what is going on inside of you? What is going on within you that you can't give an opinion without being angry? Wow. And let me say, there's also a difference between being biased and giving an opinion. I saw that word going out too about people being biased, and I'm like, biased? It doesn't matter what came out of anybody's mouth, you'd have still been upset. God, it's weird. It's like, how do you like handle day-to-day activities? Like, how often do you get in fights and quarrels with people? If this is you just always looking for something. You're always just looking, digging. Let me see what I can come with. Digging. You can't win. That's Lauren Hill. How are you gonna win when you're not right within? God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, Angie, they were fighting all night. I don't know if I could go watch the fights, you know. I don't know if I could go watch them. Where were the fights? Do you mean in the chat at the actual event, or you mean outside of the competition? Where were these fights going on? And why did there need to be a fight? That's my real question. Why was it necessary to fight in the first place? Give your opinion respectfully and that's it. God. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. God. Um, People are gonna talk about the competition for maybe a day or two. It may cause people to fall out, and as well as it may not. It's a beef sector, so everything turns into a beef. But I would want to say, the contestants, the judges, the host, focus on the positives of the competition, and you'll be fine. Okay. Everyone who cooks thinks they're a good cook. You may not always get the response that you like, or the critique that you like, but at the end of the day, somebody had to win. You cannot enter competitions. The best um athlete in the world goes out thinking they're going to win, but at the end of the day, they acknowledge that it's a competition. You're going to have losers and you're going to have winners. That's it. It's okay. You're either going to win or lose. So go into a competition thinking that way. You're going to win or lose. Or just go in a competition being a good sport. Show good sportsmanship. God. Mm-mm. 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 I'll just say that. Mm-mm. But people have to understand that you don't got to wake up every day being angry. That's it. That's all my message is. Don't get up every day being angry. Try a little bit of love. Try something positivity. Like, God, don't you have nothing positive within you? Or are you showing out for the crowd to get a rise, to get a response, so you can then continue to talk about that? You can use that as your content or something. Is that it? I don't know. Maybe that's it. The beef sector doesn't mean straight beefing. Somebody could go out right now on the streets and film some stuff they're seeing or doing, and that's content. But then you have somebody who may critique what they saw when the person was out in the streets, and then it may lead to a beef, a back and forth if they didn't like what they said or stuff. There goes that. It doesn't mean every single waking day you're gonna try to find something to beef about. Whatever. I think I've said all I needed to say. I just wanted to come on here to see how people felt about the contest, the challenge, and I appreciated it. I've said that before. I appreciated that. It was really entertaining. There are people out the way who do not know anything about the beef sector. They come here and they see these things and they enjoy themselves. You got people who are in the beef sector and they love cooking and stuff. So that was something different for them to watch. And then you got people who want to have to be cuddled. They you got people who want to be cuddled. I would want to assume that everyone who comes here in this sector to watch or participate in stuff that happen, I would want to think that we're all adults. And as such, we should probably try acting like one. I know we come here for entertainment for the most part, most of us do, but most people come to let their anger out. Um, but for the most part, some of us just come for entertainment. But try to remember to act well or be an adult, not act like an adult, be an adult. Okay. And don't think that when somebody says something about what they see, it doesn't mean that they're hating. I just hate that shit. You're because you don't feel the same way another person feels. Oh, she's hating. She's just being mean. No, it's how I feel about something. I'm supposed to keep in the way I feel about something just so to not make you feel bad. I'm not trying to appease you. I am not walking on eggshells so you can feel good about yourself. According, I think Yaya said it best. You got some people who have toilet paper feelings. Toilet tissue. They got tissue feelings. Like they break apart so easily just at a simple comment. Have a backbone. Whatever. That's that on that. I think I've said all I needed to say. I'm going to go around and check what's going on in the streets. I was watching a video today, even though I can't speak on it. Let me not. It was about this pastor in a church, child. Living a double life, child. Living a double life. This pastor in the church, I was watching a video, and it was like 2 minutes and something. You know, it was 2 minutes and something. And God, the commentary was hilarious, but it was truthful. Hilarious but truthful. Ooh, oh gosh, what corn dog and cheap beer challenge win? Ooh, good morning. uh, good morning. Where was there a corn dog challenge? Dang, I must have missed something. Oh, for real. But for real though, was there a corn dog challenge? Corn dog and cheap beer challenge that I missed? Let me know. Uh which sector? It was at a seven. Oh, okay. I think I missed that one, but I'm gonna type it in. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find it. Um, I heard there was something brewing. I don't know if YouTube cameras is around. I'll probably go check her channel because I don't know. There was something going on over there. And I think that also was similar to just like what I spoke about today. it's like people can't have opinions or talk about stuff they see in the sector. Somebody's gonna feel, like, oh, they're being attacked. I don't want to be around people who I have to be always worried about what they're gonna think with every word that comes out of my mouth. I don't want to be around people who are so thin skinned that if people say something about them, they are gonna hold you accountable as the content creator. Child, please toughen up. How I live my life, especially like when I go out, how I do my thing, and I'm like, um, I don't get easily embarrassed. I'm not even gonna lie, because I always say to myself, I don't know you. I don't know these people. When I close my eyes in bed, I'm not gonna, and I open it in the morning, I'm not gonna see you. Like, toughen up a bit. People can say whatever they want to say, and if you know it shouldn't affect you. Well, I'm not going to say everybody is the same, but don't allow everything to affect you. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, everyone coming in. What did you think about the challenge, Vash? What did you think about the challenge, Jill? How did you watch it in its entirety? Did you enjoy it? Do you think it was something that was needed in the sector? How did you feel about the challenge? The lasagna, the tongue tied, the lasagna challenge last night. Ooh, okay. Jill says she enjoyed it, and I know Jill. Ooh, Jill's comfort zone. Jill also has a channel for those who don't know, and she cooks too. Okay, I knew you would have loved it, right? Did you think Granny deserved to win? I think she. Well, I'm asking you because I gave my opinion already. Do you think she did a good job? Especially, you know what? Some people are saying the fact that she came in late and she was still able to do her thing and get the support of the audience. That was good also. And then you got some people, oh, she's an established cook. She shouldn't enter. Everybody who entered are cooks or not cooks. It's open to people who can cook. What? It's an open contest. It's an open contest, and I think she deserved every dollar. I think she was also late because something happened. I think she said her ear stopped working where she lives, so she had to go over to her daughter-in-law. I think it's her daughter-in-law. Mm-hmm. To do the competition because she said by hell or high water, I am going, and I'm going to be a part of this competition. And then she had her issue, logging into StreamYard. She said it was her first time, so with all the challenges that went on in the background, she still, you know ended up being a part of the competition and doing well. So congratulations to you again, Granny. Okay. Jill says Granny Love did her thing. Yeah, she did. She actually, hold on. Vash says, I like the challenge. It was very interesting. I think everyone did a great job, but honestly, I feel it. Hold on. I feel it when it should have been someone from the beef sector. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. You felt that it should have been someone from the beef sector who won. Okay, so but isn't Granny Love in the beef sector? I see her in chats. What sector is she in though? Even though I don't see her in a lot of chats though. I do see her in chats unless it's a different Granny Love. Let me go look. I'm almost sure I've seen Granny Love in another channel. Very active too. Hold on. Let me see. That was my only reason she lost my vote because she was late, but she deserved the win. Okay, 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 got you. Mildred says, hold on. This was a great way for people to experiment with camera angles. It will enable them to venture out to other sectors to join challenges Cooking and managing camera isn't easy. That's true. I can well imagine it. That one. Let me not be negative. At one point, there was somebody who we didn't see much of their pot or their stove. All we saw was the angle that showed their boobs. I'll just say that because it was there. Why am I tiptoeing around? Whatever. Yeah. So it did. So they got practiced, how to put, angle their cameras and stuff. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, and if there are other challenges outside of the sector that they feel confident in doing, they'll already have known, like, have an idea of what to expect. She did a great job, although some said her daughter helped her. Yes, a lot of people said her granddaughter helped her. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that because I thought she was just like helping her to hold stuff, like the camera. Or, like, for example, when she was tasting the food, like her daughter helped her hold the plate and stuff. I think I remember seeing that too. Oh, and the help with the camera. Okay. She had someone panning on her while she worked. Okay. Vash says they said she is in beef sector. Oh, she isn't? Okay. You definitely want to plate her lasagna look good. Okay. I didn't know she wasn't from the beef sector. Okay. Yeah, I think Food Junkie said I would eat from her. He would eat from her plate. So you know it was good if he said that, right? Ciao. I think it was overall a really good competition, and I can see this inspiring other people to think of other competitions that they want to do. You know, it's different. It's different. There are other challenges that we've seen. I've seen makeup challenges done here. I've seen baking challenge done here. Twerking, what else? Hair ponytail challenge. So things do happen and the challenges come, all in good fun. But then of course sometimes you know what happens after. It's the commentary, it's the hurt feelings, it's the this, it's the that then leads to the beef. Sometimes they don't have to turn into beef. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Okay. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. But, all in all, it's good fun. And it also shows the versatility. It also shows the fact that a lot of people have different talents and skills that they can show. Okay. It was a great challenge. I agree with you, Jill. And I think we're going to look out. We're going to see way more stuff happening, you know, that this one challenge here is gonna, you know, cause other people to want to try other things too. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, a break from, the angry mob, people always being angry. Ooh, let me wake up and be angry this morning. Ooh, who am I gonna be angry at? Like, golly. Yeah, because think how fast she was able to put that together. And she was late. However, her food looks absolutely delicious. I even subscribed. I just feel it should have gone to a beef sector CC. Okay, Vashi, all opinions count here. Yeah, the makeup challenge. Ooh, you watched that one too? I remember the makeup challenge. I think is that the one Dovey one? Unless if there were more, I'm not sure. But I remember watching that makeup challenge. It was different. You know? I definitely so. Oh, you subscribe? I knew you would. And Vash subscribed too. She got quite a number of subscriptions because people were seeing her for the first time and they're like, I like Granny Love, Yes. And I'm happy that Demetra didn't pull out of the competition, So I like that too. So that was good. Yeah, Dovey deserved to win, right? Dovey didn't do too much, but her makeup came off really good. Let me see. I don't think I would ever win a makeup competition. I would. I'm basic. I do light work. If and when I wear makeup, you hear me. I don't want to clog my pores up, but I don't know. I would have to if I was gonna enter like a makeup challenge. Then again, remember I'm ugly behind this avatar, so I shouldn't even take myself on one. Think about doing one of those challenges. But if I were to enter one of those, I would have to I would have to make sure that I watched enough YouTube videos, go to that makeup sector. I would have to make sure I go to the makeup sector and learn how to apply, contour and all of those other stuff because I just do the bare minimum. Okay. Okay. I would have to go learn how to do that shit. I would have to. Hold on, let me see. I think Pizarro and the judges did a great job. No serious drama, and people really showed their skills. Yes. I applaud them all because that's not easy to do, especially on camera in front of so many people. 1,400 to be exact, or maybe a little bit over 1,400, because I do know I saw 1.4. And I'm like, look at that. Yes, I agree with you. Let me see what she says here. I even enjoyed the fact that it was drama free. Now the chat. I love the beef sector. I can say that I like most times I do. Let me say that most times I love the beef sector, and every time I say that I still say but or however. There are times that I gotta get away from it because when it gets toxic, I have to just step away a little bit, step away just a little bit. And then I come back and check in. Let me see. The chat shows violence. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy the chat. It's a chat. It's a chat. It's a Listen, it doesn't matter how big of a CC you think you are or how well you think your channel is doing and all of that. You know who really makes this beef sector apart from the CCs? It's the subscribers. What would you do if you didn't have anyone watching you? You would hold on. Let me move this thing. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to move something real quick. Okay, let me see where I was in this chat. Let me see. I'm taking your opinions, guys. I like. I was saying that it's let me know if my sound is muffled because I plugged my phone in to get it to charge while I'm on it. Because somehow my computer doesn't work well. Hold on. Let me see if my audio works with this computer. I have to be using my phone, and it's so annoying. So annoying. It really is. Oops, I don't know where my headphones are. It's annoying. I don't know when it works or when it doesn't. It works okay for my Zoom meetings. I don't know if it has anything to do with StreamYard. I think it's StreamYard. I think that's it. I'm gonna I'm gonna try my computer audio. Please guys, please let me know if it's okay. If not, I'll just not use it. Hold on. Well, apparently it's not working. I thought it would have worked, but it wasn't. So I give up. I was testing my audio with the computer, but it doesn't work. I didn't see a response from the chat, so it means you weren't hearing me. So let me go back to where I was in the chat. Let me see. Oh yeah, so this is where I was, where where Jill was saying the chat was a pain, and of course the drama was in the chat. It was, I'm not gonna lie, the trolls came out and they did what they were supposed to do. You hear me? The trolls came out and they did exactly what they were supposed to do in that chat. There were some hilarious comments. There were some butthurt people, but all types make the world go around. So you know how it goes. Um, ooh, Vash says I'm gonna try her upside down Kool-Aid pickles. Ooh. Oh, you're talking about Dovey's, right. Her makeup was fresh and natural looking. You're right. Jill says even Mu was pulling it together. And I said this earlier on. Her lasagna didn't look too bad at all. For real, as being fair. Hold on. She put effort. I wish she would have done a vegetable lasagna. And I think that's what the judges were saying. The judges were saying if you know you don't like to eat this type of food, you could have made something different. Prepare what you like. Prepare what you want. Let me know if my audio is okay, guys, because I know it does get a little bit muffled when I put the charger in, plug it in. So let me know. She could have done a vegetable lasagna. She could have tried different things, do a little research, do something different if you didn't like it, because they could tell she didn't necessarily want to eat it, because that bite that she took, the judges say, you didn't eat that. She did not want that food. She could have made a whole different type of lasagna, a meatless one. You didn't like it, the Kool-Aid? Ooh, there was a whole challenge? Child, what happened? Um, Vash, I think Lady Nika has been doing her Halloween party, but what she could do is step it up a bit and do a challenge with it if she wanted to. I don't know if she's in the clouds, but maybe you could convince her. Let's see what happens, because I know she's done a Halloween party for at least 2 times already, I think. So we know her for doing that. So let's see what happens. Maybe if we see her in the chat, we could say it to her when she goes live tomorrow. Hopefully, she goes live tomorrow. So she could turn it into a Halloween challenge. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree with that one. Demetra did an amazing job and she looked right. She did. Shout out to Demetra. And the lane was there to represent for her too. Okay. Like I said, and I also spoke about her hat and her apron. She came ready. Okay. Yeah, she could have done a veggie lasagna, but she cooked something that she doesn't eat. If she did something she liked, it would have probably, did her more justice. Jill said Brie did a great job, but she messed up by not covering her dish with foil. Is that why they said it looked burnt, the top of it? And they said it was because of the wine also. She had a great start, but that one misstep messed her up. That thing was burned. Okay. Oh no. I know one thing, that mac and cheese challenge was off the chain. It was beef. The beef sector was beefing that day. Listen, the beef sector was beefing with that mac and cheese challenge. Okay. I didn't expect for it to turn, all of the mess was there at the beginning with the over talking and stuff, and people were poking fun and stuff. But I didn't expect it to end that way. I really didn't. But of course, if there's lasagna, there's beef. If there's mac and cheese, there's beef. Because where are we? The beef sector. Okay. Good morning, just Andrea. Good to see you. Happy Sunday, girl. What did you think about the challenge, just Andrea? I'm just here taking your opinions. Like I say, my channel is open, my platform is open, and I like to hear what how the subscribers feel. You could type it in the chat or you could click the link. And there are a lot of subscribers who feel, differently about some of the opinions and stuff, or maybe the outcome of the challenge. And you can type it in. It's always been that way. I don't think I should judge people based on their opinion of something. Like everybody should feel how they feel about something. And I hate when people worry about people and their opinions. Like, God, leave people alone. They can't think and feel the fucking same way you feel. Sorry for cursing because I don't like cussing, but you know what I mean. And some people get upset if you don't feel the same way they feel, and I hate that. That's dumb. You want people to cuddle you. I think people should say how they feel about stuff, and it can be done in a respectful way, in a tasteful way. God, you don't have to, go into an all-out war or dispute, I should say, with each other because you don't share the same feelings, on a matter. Whatever. Mm. Let me see. Let me go back to the chat. Demetra did great after we were on my live and she calmed down. It was great. Yes. Then she forgot to take her meat out the freezer. But it still worked out for her though. After she calmed down, I saw a bit of that live. Let me see. You could tell Brianna is schooled. And is in school because the way she was layering her lasagna was like she was putting together. Hey, hey, Kaki. If my sound is muffled, let me know, guys. It's plugged in again. Good morning. Were you able to enjoy the challenge, Kaki? Good morning. Let me see. Let me see here. Hold on, hold on. Ooh. Oh, that's why you say you wouldn't go to the challenge again because it was gross. Mm. Let me see. MU looks like she could make an amazing vegetable lasagna. I wonder if she'll join TMO's wing challenge. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see if she joins or not. Does she eat wings though? If she tried, especially with the lasagna, if she tried something that she would like, she would probably, put more effort and be maybe a little bit more comfortable doing it and stuff. Oh, okay. I'm assuming this is a follow up to the Halloween challenge. Yeah, you could make that suggestion to Lady Nika because she's done her Halloween parties. Demetra was giving me classic Lucille Ball. Okay. I liked her hat and her attire for it. Ooh, Demetra got a Demetra, you remind me of my Jeep. I'm just kidding. That mac and cheese challenge went up in flames at the end. I missed all of that, but caught up on the next day. Yeah, I woke up to a video yesterday morning with Rick. I don't know if Yusuf responded, but I'm hoping it doesn't go too far between both. You don't never like seeing people you like fight, but you have to just step aside and watch because you know what? It's the beef sector, so it happens from time to time. And they may fight and stuff and then they may come to an agreement at some point, when things cool down. You never know. Give it a few months. You never know which direction it goes if they'll want to talk it out at the end or if they're just going to continue fighting. I don't know. It's the beef sector, baby. Okay. Everyone was pulling out tips and tricks on frosted meat. Ooh, child. Shout out again to the persons who donated to the pot. It just goes to show that the beef sector truly supports if they need to. If they want to, they will support you, especially if it's they support you with a mess too. Don't get me wrong, because they'll be quick to pay a quick dollar to get somebody off a panel, but then they'll also be quick to support ventures like this, to support activities like challenges like this. They'll be quick to support. So let's not forget the persons who contributed, donated to the winning pot, and those who also, even if they weren't able to contribute to the winning pot, they were able to directly cash app the contestants as well as the host and the judges. So shout out to those who, were able to support in whatever way. And of course to those who supported non-monetarily, because they supported with their view, their thumbs up, their commentary in the chat, the whole fact that they were there and present, So that was also support. Never underestimate the support of the subscribers. Okay. Like I said before, it doesn't matter how big of a content creator you think you are. If your subscribers don't come and watch you, who do you think you are? It's the subscribers that help, make a channel what it is. Yes, the CCs give their content or, do what they need to do to build. But at the end of the day, the subscriber support is what also matters. Let me see. I want to see a seafood boil challenge. Ooh, that would be good. Mm. Quite a number of people, Jill. It's quite a number of people. You'll hear about it as well as at the end of the live stream. You saw it too, You wouldn't, but I want a sponsor. Well, the seafood boil. Seafood, man. Because I haven't had seafood in about 2-3 years until recently, I forgot how expensive that shit was. I forgot. Trust and believe. You need a sponsor, and I'm pretty sure they'd sponsor you too if there was a seafood boil. And hopefully, that challenge comes up. The challenges, I think, should be spaced out so that people don't start getting bored. Like they're gonna. For the momentum. Right for right now, people are enjoying it, but the spacing out is probably good because you don't want to hear people saying they're tired of watching challenges every week, but it's a good thing. It's a good look for the sector in general. We can't take it away. And it's also going to provide content come tomorrow, maybe come today, and it's going to it's going to provide content for the streets until something else happens. There's always something happening. There is always something happening, you know? Yes, Vash. I like how the beef sector supports, whether it is sharing the competition. Can I tell you, Jill? Can I tell you, girl? Or some places it's a little bit below 200, but yep. It is expensive, child. And if I do eat crabs, that's the only type I want. Cause like, what am I doing with those little legs with those other crabs? Like, what am I doing with that? Chewing bones? I mean, shell? Nah. It's not something I do often, though. Yeah, that's that on that. I think that's it for today. I don't know. There's nothing else left to talk about. I'm gonna see what the development, how Dovi's situation is developing. She went live this morning. Let me see who is live right now. I could tell you guys who is live. Let me see. Kiki is live. Female Kiki is live right now. Who else is live? Chat Rep is live. For those who want to go see who else is on the streets, because I'm about to go. So I'm seeing 2 people that are live right now. Not subscribed to a lot of people, so you know how that is. I don't know if anybody else is live. Ooh, TD Jakes. I'm not subscribed to him. I don't know how I'm seeing him in my feed, but he is live right now. TD Jakes has 52,000 people watching him. And I'm seeing 52K, and let me click on it to see how much is actually in it. 53,000 people are watching TD Jakes right now on Sunday morning. Okay. Ciao. I don't watch TD Jakes. You know, when you grow older, you do away with some people. I'm sorry. Uh-uh. Oh, and Miss Cruiser went live this morning. But those are the two lives that I can see right now that are on my feed. I don't see anyone else live. I think I'm gonna get off now. That's enough for right now. Ooh, Auntie Donna says I'm not subscribed to neither one of them. Ooh. She was just talking about being locked out. She accidentally locked her key out and stuff. So I think Dovey got herself a new apartment. Jill, I think she did. Jill, there are some people I am not subscribed to, but in rare occasions, I will go peep in. Very rare occasions, because if I don't like you, I can't watch you. I can't. And if I'm done with you, I'm done with you to the point I don't need to hear your voice. So I don't subscribe. I don't go in your bushes and listen to you. You know, I walk away from, even in my real life, I can walk away. We could be in the same building every day and I still don't see you. That's how I like, what's going to happen? Nothing. Pissed me off one time and I know you thought about it before doing what you did. You actually sat and thought of what you were going to do and you did it. I don't need to deal with you. I don't need to talk shit out with you. I am a stepper. And I do the same thing on here. I don't got to watch you. I can always hear about what happened on the streets. You know, there are channels to go to see or hear, or channels to go to where I can watch clips. Or if it comes up on a channel that I watch, I'll know. You know? Mm-mm. I don't do snow crab, girl. Mm-mm. With the king crabs, you cut, you take that big chunk of meat out, and you're good. And I don't even eat crabs a lot. This is why I'm saying I haven't had any like 2 or 3 years. I rarely, and even before that, it was, I haven't had crab in like, let's say probably 10, 15 years before that. I don't eat crab like that, but when I do, I don't play with it. I don't play with them. I have my season that I eat them, you know? I do. Jill says after the chair, just, oh, you want, oh, okay. Okay, got you. I got you. Ooh, it's possible. I heard her say that she was, dealing with certain stuff behind the scenes before she had to get certain things in order. So I think we're gonna hear something come out of this. And I think I also heard Dovey saying she doesn't have access to her card anymore. Her what's the name of the card? I don't remember specifically what type of card it was, but is it a food stamp card? I don't, whatever it's called. There's a card that she said so I'll just go watch Dovey to figure out. I'll just go back over Dovey to clear that up. Because I was watching and I fell asleep. So I want to see how her live from last night ended. I gotta go watch that to see how that one ended, and then I can probably keep up. I was watching when Kwani came up. Man, hold on. Let me take a quick break. Ooh, I didn't shout out my number one supporter. How could I ever forget? I have gone an hour and didn't shout out my number one supporter. That's not cool, Carrie.
I'm the celebrity camel and I love Very Carrie. I just don't know what I would do without her, or whatever. I just want to get a hold of her coconuts so bad. I just love her, or whatever. I watch all her videos and her shorts and I am always here for all her live streams. I even leave her comments, or whatever. I kinda know it's borderline obsession, or whatever. But I just love her. I'm on my way to her channel right now, and make sure you like, share and subscribe to her channel or whatever. I am her #1 supporter or whatever. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I love you very, Carrie.
Go ahead and subscribe to the channel or whatever. Thumbs up the video or whatever. Or whatever. Or whatever. Did you thumbs up the video or whatever? Like and subscribe or whatever. Or whatever. Okay, let me see what Vash says. Hold on. I can't speak English, Vash, so let me see. My spot cuts the king crab for me, boils it in that Old Bay, and adds. Ooh. Oh, you don't do the work, girl. You don't have time for cutting them and opening stuff up. Okay, you much prefer for it to be done. Okay, girl. Butter garlic. You're making me want some. You're making me want some. Mm. But I like everything with pepper. I don't know. Everything has to be spicy for me. All right. I appreciate spicy stuff. If I don't have pepper, I feel like I've lost out on life, child. But garlic butter is good. Mm. Yeah, girl. Now I'm thinking about it. Today's Sunday. Should I? Should I? Should I? Oh Lord, I thought Gummy was blocked. Gummy, how do you not like me and come here? That's my question. How many channels do you have, Gummy? How do you hate someone but still watch them? And you coming all nice and sweet. Hey y'all. Hey Carrie. And I just I don't know. Like, how do you do it? Do you do it with a straight face? Like, do you do it with a straight face when you say hi to me? I don't know, but hey, Gummy. The things you've said about Very Carrie, you would have thought. You'd have thought that the strong hate or dislike you had for somebody like me who doesn't speak the way you speak. At one point, Gummy was saying how I don't speak patois properly, and I'm like, who do you speak patois? Or on judging who speaks the patois, but I'm like, ooh, I didn't even know I was gonna be judged by how I speak patois. Not everybody from Jamaica speaks patois the same way. Everybody's accent doesn't sound the same way. But anyway, I'm cool. Let me see what this says. Because if I'm paying $2.5 million for a cream crab, it's very expensive. Man, you're making me want it. You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. Let me see. Hold on. I miss Goosey. Hold on. Clicking too much. I miss Goosey because I would love to see his reactions to the challenges. I wonder if Goosey still frequency. Listen, Goosey got himself a girl, and Goosey is out. Okay. And remember all those people who were saying he was gay and stuff? I wonder if they still feel the same way. I would have loved to heard what he says. I think you're trolling, Gummy, but it's all good. See how much I don't get in my feelings easily. Man, I would love to hear what Goosey had to say about these challenges, starting with the one last week. I would love to hear what he would have said about the one last week. I would have heard about the kitchen. I would have heard about the appearance of the people. I would have heard about Goosey. Why don't you stop by sometimes? Jeez. And one of the things I liked about Goosey, he was straightforward. And in a sector like this where people have friends and they don't like people talking about their faves, he just said stuff how he saw it. In a sector where you have friends and, oh no, don't say that about this person. And but he's saying the truth. And I've always liked that about him. So I kind of miss seeing him around here, but he's always said it. He's always been saying it for years that, well, not years, for a while, that he doesn't plan on staying around here too long. But you know what I always say? Nobody ever really leaves. So I think he peeps in from time to time. I think he does. Unless somebody else has your name doing something else. Right? He is in love. Listen, Vashi, the last time I saw Goosey talking, he's like, I'm just waiting on my girl because I don't have nothing to do. Like he came on like he was doing a favor. He was like, he's just here on here talking to you guys because he's waiting on his girl to call so he can go do it, handle his business. And I'm like, look at Goosey. Goosey. Goosey got his girl. Goosey no business with nobody no more. I said Goosey. And I'm like, what? But I liked how direct he was. I appreciate people who are very direct. That's why I like some people in here in the sector. I really do. Say what it is. Just say it. Things. It doesn't mean you have to be like disrespectful with it, but say things as it is. There are some people on here, they don't like hearing the truth. They don't like when people say how they really feel about something. They don't like when you don't share the same views as they do. If they feel strongly about a topic, they think you should feel the same way too. And they get upset if you don't say it that way. And that I've said, I feel like I'm repeating myself so many times. And that is why when I used to come on here often, I was okay with opening my panel, dropping my link for people to say how they felt. I don't have to feel the same way you do. But then you have those who do allow people or do, run their panels. They want you to feel the same way they do. And they literally get upset with you if you don't feel the same way they do. And I'm like, but that's not how the world is, honey. We're all different. We're all different. We are all different. And not because you may be close to this person or like this person, it doesn't mean that people can't have an opinion about something they've done. I like some people on here. I really do. I really do. Yes, I don't want you disrespecting them. I always say, just say your opinions, but just be respectful. But and look, some of the same people who get upset about what you said about somebody they like, oh, you can't be saying that, and oh, you should have done this. Those people who they were defending, they don't even speak to each other at this point. They are not even friends anymore. They don't even talk anymore. And I'm like, and you were hating me because of what again? Okay. Jill, I got a few people I like on here. I got a few people I like. I have a few people I respect on here. It's the beef sector, yes, but I do like some people on here. I really do. You can tell that they have really good energy. You can tell that they're not being fake. You know, they just come on here and, be who they are. And that's it. And I like that. I appreciate that. And also, I'm not going to lie, there are some people who, when they support you genuinely. That's the part I like. They are there and they genuinely support you. They don't support you because this is what the crowd is saying at this moment. They don't support you because somebody else they like is supporting you. And that is why I encourage people, start your channels if you want to. Those who will be there for you will be there for you. Those who have to come off the bus at some point, just drop them off at that bus station or train station, and you keep doing you. There's somebody out there for everybody. That's just how I see it. And you can't please everyone. And I'm not in the habit of being a people pleaser. Hence, I still come on here and I do whatever the hell I feel like doing. And I go to my bed comfortably when I do that. Okay. I really do. Ooh, let me see. Goosey's laugh is crazy. I laugh too. He had a crazy good mic. Yes, he did. And then when he played music, it was like really clear. I don't know. He was saying what he did, and I just don't remember what he did. And I think he took his channel down. You couldn't even go back to go figure out what, because he was explaining what he did one time. I didn't take notes, so Jill says, now there's one person I just don't care for, and that's because they keep plucking, plucking. That's creative. Plucking with me. They think I'm, an ussy. But I just be holding back. Jill, I just tell myself that I don't know no one on here. I know absolutely nobody on here. So I don't even care. Like, I don't know if I care enough. Let's put it that way. Like, I can't. I don't know. It goes back to how you are raised. I don't say everybody's gonna be like that. I don't say there's not gonna be times when people piss you off and you respond, because you're only human. But I don't know if I care enough. That's what I mean. You're human, you'll respond from time to time, but I don't have enough care to worry about some of the stuff people say as it relates to me, because at the end of the day, you say it, but I'm still gonna be it. I'm still gonna do what I'm doing. I don't see myself changing. So, like, what am I supposed to do with that bit of information you have or said about me? Like, what am I supposed to do after it? You got to come like really good. It's not as impactful as you may think. You may feel good, but like, what else? And especially, why especially I don't care. And I'm not being cocky, but when I look at who it's coming from, you can't affect me. When I, oh Lord, when I look at whose mouth, like, and I said, okay, no, no, no. Like, what am I supposed to do with what you just say? Go cry a river? Like, seriously, whatever. No, sir. Naga happen. It naga happen. Let me see. Oh, Gummy says I see Goosey sometimes on LSA. Jill says I just don't behave that way anyway. Right, Jill. That's why I took down a few of my videos. I'm like, that's not you. I guess it's because I'm getting older. I'm getting older and I'm accepting it. I'm getting older. Like, girl, please, girl, just leave that alone. Mm-mm. I'm like, I'm getting older. I don't I don't want to be like one of those persons who have to be on a lot of medication for different things. I don't want to be stressed out about shit. Life already is stressful. You think I'm going to add YouTube to make this be stressful to me? Should I add YouTube too? I should add this. I'm not adding this shit. This is supposed to be my escape. You know what? Um I'm not even should I say it? Like I'm on here now. After last night, I got a call about no. I learned no. I'm not even gonna worry about that shit. I'm not gonna say it on here. But I'm just saying, like, there's so many real stuff going on in life in general. So why would I make this be a problem too? What right? J Dum was in the clouds all weekend on the space. Lord have mercy. Gummies talking about J Dum and the spaceship. We don't get older, we blossom. Okay, that's a good way to look at it. We blossom from a bunch. What must I do? Say what happened? I'm like, I'm here. Like right now, I could be bawling my eyes out, but I'm like, no. Let me distract myself a bit and come on here and do my thing and then go back to life when I'm done, you know? Seriously, I'm learning. And it's just too much going on in real life to then come on here and then allow strangers to affect you. You know? I had a rough night last night. Well, this came during the challenge because I was out and about when I got that, and I'm like, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I've observed that sometimes people are here, and guys, remember to let me know if my sound is muffled. Sometimes we are here and going through stuff, and I've noticed I can recall like three different occasions when something happened to someone or somebody's family. And hey, viewers of you, good morning. I can recall a few people who are going through stuff on here, and that's when the energy vampires, the drama magnets do stuff and try to create more problems for the person who is experiencing something. And I'm going to give you two examples. Stuff was going on with um maybe some people are going to say it's not a good example. Beach's mom passed, and some people were trying to bring drama to her during that time when she was grieving. Stuff was happening to Heatwave one time, and they were trying to do it. And in the midst of me going through my challenge last year around this time, well, it was July, August last year, June, July, in the June, July, August of last year, in the midst of me going through my shit last year, it was when the drama magnets came around my channel to be negative. So I'm going through what I'm going through, and I come on here to get away a bit from some of the stuff happening. And I was going through that with a broken toe too, because I couldn't even drive half of the times drive myself around and stuff. So that was fucking me up too, because I like to be independent. And that is when most of the drama happened on my channel. So it's like people find that's time to come around and fuck around with you. You know? Shortly after that, I had another death in my family. Didn't impact me as much as it was the first one. And I noticed another drama. And I'm like, is this just a coincidence that some people decide to fuck around me in my moments of, I don't even want to call it weakness. I'm grieving. Yes, I can hear I'm not supposed to come on here while I'm grieving. But you know what? I come on here just to get away from some of the stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people going through stuff on here, and that's the time when people attack them. I've seen people going through stuff and they may have mentioned it on here, and tutus, a few people are, you know, being supportive. And then you have those negative people who strike at the time. You have some real heartless bitches on here. You know, I saw a heat wave going through something on here, and then a bitch who was supposed to be close to her, who Heatwave supported over the years, used the opportune time, even though she knew Heatwave called her and let her know what was going on, something drastic. And that's the time she was on here, quote unquote, dragging Heatwave. You see, I have seen so many things happening to people here, and that's when the drama magnets and negative elements come out to play. But anywho, um, it is what it is. I have another funeral to plan. That's it. That's all. That's it. And I have learned to be careful of how much you, I want to use the right words. No, let me leave that alone. Hold on. If you hear shouting in my background, I can't do anything about it. There's football going on. I can't help it if you hear it. Okay. Just pretend you don't hear any shouting. Whatever shouting you hear is because of football. Okay. All right. That's it. Hold on.
Very Carrie needs your help. All the dumb bitch does is speak patois. We need to help her forget all about her culture so she can speak with an American accent and fit in. Please contribute to the Learn to Speak English Foundation and get her enrolled in the Rosetta Stone courses. Classes are starting soon. She will learn grammar, accent training, vocabulary building and formation of sentences to name a few. Please help the poor dumb bitch. Help her enroll in an English class today. Cash App $.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm not doing it for sympathy. I'm just mentioning that I've seen how dirty people can be. I'm just mentioning this to show you how dirty some people can be, how low down some people can be. But there are people, and I thank my supporters who were there during my time that I was going through stuff. There are, and I'm telling you, there are some really nice people on here, some really good people on here that you may not have met them or anything, but the energy that they exude, it makes you know that not everyone is the. Hey, Diana. Good morning, Diana. Good morning. It makes you understand that not everybody is there for you, and that's just how life is. And at the end of the day, like I said, everybody, we're all strangers. But then you got the exceptional few that are really cool, you know, right, Jill? But you notice most of those times when I was on here, it was nights. It was for a reason why it was nighttime, you know? Like certain things affect you more in the nighttime. But anyways, I'm cool now. I'm learning to deal with it, deal with stuff when they come. But certain stuff, yes, you do stay away from here. I get it. Or go to other areas of YouTube. Yes. Let me see. I missed one comment. Hold on. Uh, Yeah. And I thank you for your support too, Vash. Like I'm saying, you don't know everyone in here, but then the few that you interact with, you can tell that they are really cool people behind here, and they support you, your channel, support you in general. You know, you have a sense of community with them and stuff, and then you have those who fake it, come around people like snakes, acting like they like you, but then they have an ulterior motive. And I'm not just talking me; I'm just talking in general. Look at some of the friendships or YouTube ships that have gone sour on here, and think about when those people just started to become friends. Just remember how they were acting. It was all fake from the beginning. It was all fake. Some people don't know how to be genuine, and sometimes it's no fault of their own. Some people were dragged up, they weren't raised up, and I was raised up. You hear me? I was raised. Some people were dragged up in life, and that's why they are the way they are. Some people were dragged up and they still try to make life better for themselves or do what's right, but then you got some people, they can't help themselves. And that is why I say I accept people for who they are. Some people, you know, they're okay. Some people may be going through stuff. Some people may be as evil, and they don't know how to stop it because they've been in it for too long, and they're villains and act like victims. You got some really weird ones on here. Wake up angry every single day. And I don't know how I don't know. I won't even say I pray for you because I won't. But it just is what it is. Right, Jill. I lean on friends and family in my real life. I only have a few folks on here whom I'm cool with off of here. I get that, Jill. Let me see. That's true because when I lost two immediate family members, I was really supported by a particular CC. They aren't in our sector though. I mean, they were very interactive with me, even at 3 a.m. And I'm happy you were able to speak to someone, you know, because it's not easy. Like, I don't have like a lot of deaths in my family. So that one, when it came, it was like a huge thing. It was like somebody punching you in your gut at like, it was like somebody was trying to rip every single bone out of your body. I don't know how to describe the feeling. Repeated gut punches. I'll just use that. Like, you wake up with the gut punches, you go to sleep with the gut punches. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. And the void is still there. I understand I have to come terms with what happened. So that was like a real shocker. And I just didn't know how to deal with it. I really didn't know how to deal with that. But, you know, like I tell everyone who goes through stuff like this, you take stuff one day at a time. It's like there's sometimes the words that people say to try to comfort you. It's nice knowing that people are thinking about you, but sometimes it doesn't really help you the way you want, or no, the way you need at that time, because nothing they say can make you feel better. What It was a member of my family who slapped some reality into me and asked me if I think the person who passed would have wanted to see me doing the things I'm doing. And it wasn't like a real big thing. Yeah, I cried a lot, but it was me eating like a lot. I said it before, like a lot of chocolate and ice cream to comfort myself and stuff. And of course, you know, that helps you put the weight on. Child, I was sad and eating the ice cream and the chocolate, you know, just to comfort myself. And she was like, "So, do you really think like so and so would want to see you doing this?" And not only just the eating, just always, you know, being sad about the situation. Yes, you can think about them, but at the same time, do you think they would want you, you know, just not going moving on in life, you know? So I got that. And that's why I like people who are direct. So she was, while she sympathized because it's her family too, but she kind of talked some sense into me, pretty much. So I appreciate that. Jill, let me put this one on the screen right here. Girl, you are beautiful. You are sweet. You are nice until they don't like you. Until they don't like you. Okay. You are beautiful. You are sweet. Oh, you're such a nice this. You're this. And it'll be months of you being sweet and all of that until one day they don't like you. You're the worst person ever. And I'm like, oh, ooh. So I wasn't the worst person when you were saying that. Child, I wish I would. I wish I would. Okay. This app can be very supportive and it could be very detrimental. It depends on how you utilize it. And you definitely have to watch how people move. Definitely. Definitely. And also, don't get too caught up on this thing here. And also remember, everyone is not for you. Everyone who comes around you, they are not for you. Always remember that. And when you find that you need stuff or try to think of your family members that you can lean on, your friend. You don't worry about having friendships on here. Come on, these are all strangers. So, certain things you don't have to tell people on here. Say it to your family. Say it to a close friend. If, everybody's not for you. They'll act like they're for you, but they're truly not. They always have an ulterior motive. You hear me? I've been doing that too, but I do drop down in the chats of the people I like. Okay. I've been spending a lot more time in the clouds of late. Or if I'm doing stuff, I listen. For the past few months, I've been really busy though, so I don't always get to watch everything, but I try to keep up. I stay in the, right, right. Bingo, Jill. They were full of feces from the start. And that is why, even before all of this, I've always said it. Don't attach yourself to anyone in the same way that they liked you is the same way they'll talk bad about you. You hear me? And not everyone is who they profess to be. Okay. But at the end of the day, I still like the beef sector. Yeah, I still like it. I still like it. I still do. But just don't get too comfortable sometimes with people. That's it. That's all. Hold on. I got a message come through. Hold on. Okay. I had to respond to a message real quick. Sorry about that. Yeah, some people were full of ish from the beginning. Full of it. But they already knew what they were trying to get. They already knew they already had their plans. Let's put it that way. They already had their plans and they were just waiting. Oh, okay. Yeah, they already had their plans. They knew what they were working towards, doing. And it's just time actually. It takes time for you to like really see who people are. And thank God because it it's good when you can unload some people from around you. Let's put it that way. Because they were never genuine, and as time progresses they show who they really are. So time is good. Time does that for everyone. Jill says, I must say that I have taken a liking to a few people I've been rocking with, but I'm not letting my never do. Never do. Never do. Never. Never let your guards down. Never do. This is the beef sector, child. When they don't have nothing else to do, they'll turn to beef, child. Okay. Don't let your guard on. But at the same time, we'll still acknowledge that there are really good people on here. You know? Still acknowledge the fact that there are really cool people, really nice people on here. But never let your guards down. Cause some of them they'll stay nice. Like there's this one person on here. They act so nice. This is a CC. So nice because they want to get information. They'll be your best friend. They'll talk to you, laugh. And well, not me. Please don't think I'm talking about me. It's something I've been observing. And then give it a few months down the road or a year, child, you realize that that person was just being nice because they were trying to collect info. So at some point they'll be able to use it. Like they were never interested in what was going on with you. You were there telling up everything. They were never interested. They were only trying to get some dirt, collect some stuff so they could use it sometime down the road. And I'm saying to myself, you watch somebody experience that, and then you still interact with that person. You don't think they'll do it to you too? Haven't you seen their track record? Come on. I'm just saying. I think Vashti and Jill is gonna make me get some crab legs today. It's a Sunday. I should be cooking and stuff so I can take with me tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm feeling for the crab legs. Uh, let's see what happens. I think I'm done. I've been speaking for an hour and 53 minutes. I think that's enough on a Sunday. It was only on a Sunday. I don't know how Brian's song go. Does Brian still go live? Brian. Does he still go live? I haven't heard him in a while. I think I heard at some point he had gone to work. So maybe that's why he isn't live a lot anymore. But I haven't heard or seen Brian on a panel. Maybe he decided to draw back a bit. Who else have we not seen? Quite a few. And then, of course, we still see the ones who claim they've left. Oh, Lord, let me go back to my reality right now. The few weeks ahead is going to be rough. But, death is a part of life. I am accepting that. Yeah, that's about it. Hey, Linda. Listen here, Linda. Listen here. I was about to go, but good morning. Is it still morning? Almost afternoon. Hey, Linda. Thank you for passing through. Vashti says, I heard he has a new job. I guess that's why we don't see or hear him anymore. I guess. And you know who I miss hearing from? Blessed Watkins. Like Blessed. I don't know if Blessed is over the beef sector or she much prefer to just be what you call it, an observer. or just watch stuff, or maybe she doesn't even watch it anymore. I don't know, but I miss watching Blessed or listening to Blessed in the mornings because when I'm getting stuff done, I got my earbuds in and my hair combed over and I'm listening to her. Coffee time. Is it coffee time? So I miss listening to Blessed in the mornings. Um Olivia, I was asking about Olivia the other day, and somebody said I think it was Vibrant says they saw her over by Facebook cooking with her husband. So maybe she decided she doesn't really, care much about what's going on in the beef sector. She's doing her own thing, you know. Thank you, Vash. The I was just making preparations for that person, and then bam, the call came in yesterday. Let me see. I heard Blessed is coming back. I hope she does. Shoot. It should be fun. And I know she's gonna get her support when she comes back. People doesn't matter if you have a new channel, doesn't matter how long you've been here, you're always gonna have your core supporters. And you look forward to seeing those people. They're always gonna be there to support you. So I think if she comes back, her supporters will be there. So I miss listening to Bless. I do. So I'm pretty sure in true beef sector fashion, since we heard that Olivia is elsewhere doing stuff, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna get bored one day because their channel isn't they don't have no beefing going on. They'll probably go over there to Olivia's Facebook and go find her stuff and come over here, cause a ruckus to see, stir up some drama. You do know people when the streets get too quiet. You know what they do. You know what they do. They go out. They go out and they go to try and find something they could stir up. But when you always have to keep doing that for content, after a while, what's going to happen if there's really nothing? And that's why I don't have a problem with just coming on here and, doing my patois and getting the hell off. Or coming here and doing my karaoke. Shit. I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care that much. I don't care. I'm looking forward to seeing her come back. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate it. She probably will. Because she's gonna come back with a bang, right, Vash? Maybe in the first 5 minutes, because it takes a while with these notifications, right? So I heard, Jill. So I heard. I'm waiting to hear what drama. Maybe I missed it. Who knows? Because like I said, I only peeped in on Dovi this morning. Who knows if there are gonna be any if there is gonna be any drama surrounding the cook off from last night. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Thought that was a live stream. Yeah, I announce live. I don't care. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. I think there's some. Ooh, hold on, child. Hold on. See something. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I guess it's something. I don't have to go watch that. Hey, a view says who won. It was Granny Love that won. I want to know. it was Granny that won A View is a View, as well as Demetra came in second and Brianna came in third place. So of course, thankfully, the subscribers were able to choose, so then it wouldn't feel like, oh, the judges were being biased or stuff. They gave their opinions, they chose their top three, and those were the top three. Demetra, Granny Love, and Brianna. So congrats again to Granny Love. Okay. Yeah, so she won. Chat rep already went live. She's still live. Let me look. How does chat rep feel? What is she saying? What? Oh, she's not live anymore. She was live not too long ago. The title of her video says "Stole My Crown." I wonder if she was joking around or she really felt as if people actually took her crown because she was supposed to win. I don't know, because she does troll sometimes. I think Chat Rep wanted to be a comedian at some point in her life. Chat Rep made her own bed yesterday. Why did you say that? I missed Did her mom come on camera? Because I think I heard them say her mom said she liked it and stuff. Let me type in this name right here. I don't know what sector she is from, though. Let me type her name in. Is it LUV? Granny LUV. Let me see if this is. I'm going to check to see something. Is this the same person? There's one Granny Love. I don't think that's her. Then there's another Granny Love. OVE. Let me see. How was her name spelled? Because I don't recall seeing it. Granny Love. I don't know. Or was it? I don't know. Does anybody know which one of the Granny Loves? Because then there's also Grammy Love. Is that the same Granny Love who is usually over by Diana's? I think Food Junkie was a good addition to the judges. I think all judges did well last night. Yes, Linda, a few people concur, child. They say they want Food Junkie to be the judge again because he did good. Well, everybody knows who they don't ever want to be a judge. Let's say that. But he did good. So kudos to the judges also. Let me see. That was a one good part. I didn't see that part. I'm actually gonna go back because, like I said, I was on the road. I was getting stuff done, so I didn't see the entire thing. But then I came back nearing the end, so because I wanted to vote, child. So I saw the beginning and I saw the end. So parts of the middle I didn't, or I couldn't get to interact in the chat. Let me see what's going on here. So she showed her mom on camera. Food Junkie. Linda says she wants you to challenge, to judge all the challenges. Okay, she's not in the sector, but she watches beef sector content. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Let me type her name in. Granny Cook Good. Granny. Okay. That's why earlier I was asking you, Vash, if she wasn't in the sector. That means I was mixing her up. There were two Granny. There's Granny Love, LUV. There's Grammy Love, GRAMMY. I was obviously mistaken. Granny Cook Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me go look for her real quick. Ooh. Okay. So I would want to think she's in some cooking sector. So she does. So her about says she does cooking and baking from scratch. Okay. She says, my style of cooking in the fact is the fashion of my father and mother. Just plain old southern country cooking with some twisting and twerking of my own. Family memories are forever, so come along with me on this old fashioned food vlogging journey. Peace. Okay. Okay. So she's in the food or the cooking, what they call the sector, cooking sector, probably. I don't know what they call it. Wow. The beef sector in true fashion spoke about her cheese on the ground, and she had to come and come back on live last night to come and show people that she actually had thrown out the cheese that fell on the ground. Now, why would she give that to her family? Her family was right there. So she's like, she had to come on to show people that she actually threw her food, the cheese that fell. So I'm looking on her page right now, and one of the posts that she made says, one thing about me, I'm honest and transparent. Here's a picture of the white sharp cheese that dropped on the floor. No, I did not use it. I wouldn't dare do that to my family or visitor. You see? There you go. There you go. There you go. And it was unfortunate that, you know, she had to come back to settle that. It's unfortunate that she had to come and settle that. Mm-mm. All right, Linda, wouldn't that be cool? That would have been hilarious if they had Dusty's wife come and judge a food challenge. Oh my god. Oh, that would have been an epic one. That would have been an epic one. Well, I'm glad that she won. And like I said before, focus on most of the positives of the cooking challenge and you should be fine. You know? Because people like to pick apart stuff that you do. It's okay though. Congratulations. Bask in your winnings, child. Bask in your winnings, Granny love. I mean, Granny cook good. Granny cook good. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's it for this morning. Gotta go get stuff done. I appreciate you guys for passing through and for keeping my company this morning. I appreciate you guys. And I am gonna go. Okay. You were checking out her channel last night. She has over 3,000 subscribers. And I see the plating. I've seen some of her food. Well, just now. And it really, really looks good, girl. Ooh. Ooh. Girl. Her page looks festive, child. Her page looks festive. Okay. Spicy bowl. This is, ooh. Oh, here goes the one you were talking about, the upside down Kool-Aid pickles. Okay. Okay, girl. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Hopefully she gets the exposure she needs because she has a good channel, and she does a lot of cooking on her channel. It's a really good channel, you know? So with the exposure, you never know who is watching. So with the exposure, let's see. Let's see what happens. I can appreciate content like this. Yeah. And she gives tips and so on. Like, for example, here goes one I'm looking at. How do you store your holiday leftovers? It's a lot. I like her channel. That's cool. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys when I see you. Take care of yourself. Always reach out to your family because you never know when is the last time you're going to see them or speak to them. That is why I continue to tell you guys, Reach out to your family, those who you speak to, because I know family, you may have people you don't deal with. I know I have people I don't deal with, but reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family. Reach out to someone who you haven't. Just reach out to say hi. You never know. You never know when is the last time you're going to hear from them. And if you can visit them also, especially the older ones in your family. If you can visit them, make time. You never know. Sometimes they are looking forward to getting, that type of affection, love from other members of the family. So, you know, reach out to your family. You never know when it's the last time you're going to see or speak to them. And you want to make sure that, you're not being remorseful because, oh, I had time, I could have called them, I could have done this, I could have done that, but you didn't because you were too busy thinking of only you. Anyways, that's that on that. I will see you when I see you. Have a wonderful Sunday, guys, and I'll see you sometime in the week. On Wednesday, again, I'll be doing another episode of I Teach It, You Speak It, where I teach you how to say something in patois. Hopefully, this time around, I'll be able to do an audio clip, and hopefully, we'll see if we get someone to come up and speak. Okay, bye, y'all. Bye.
Very Carrie is so sad. She found out she is a black bitch and she needs to speak English. She found out that she is a dumb bitch. She can't go on in life anymore because she cares about what everyone thinks. She needs your approval. Please help her because she has been missing out in this sector. How will she survive? She needs counseling. Please support the Very Carrie Counseling Foundation and help her to develop some positive coping skills. Help her start the healing process. Please donate to the Very Carrie Counseling Program so she can get the help she deserves. Cash App $Carrie16. We now return to our regular program. Very Carrie needs your help. All the dumb bitch does is speak patois. We need to help her forget all about her culture so she can speak with an American accent and fit in. Please contribute to the Learn to Speak English Foundation and get her enrolled in the Rosetta Stone courses. Classes are starting soon. She will learn grammar, accent training, vocabulary building and formation of sentences to name a few. Please help the poor dumb bitch. Help her enroll in an English class today. Cash App $.